JUSTNO you Mark Carney's plans collapse after Scott Moe leaks secrets. Just moments ago, Mark Carney's groundbreaking plans for a greener economy were rocked to the core after Saskatchewan Premier Scott Moe leaked confidential details that could derail the entire strategy. What exactly was exposed, and how will this leak change the future of global finance? Stay tuned, because this story is just getting started. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we've got breaking news that's shaking up the world of finance and politics. Mark Carney's bold plans to steer the economy toward a sustainable future have just hit a major roadblock after Saskatchewan Premier Scott Moe leaked sensitive information. This leak could change everything from how governments handle the energy transition to the fate of investments worldwide. In this video, we'll break down what happened, why it matters, and what it means for the future. Let's jump right in. Mark Carney, known for his calm demeanor and strategic vision, has been a dominant figure in global finance for years. From his time as governor of the Bank of England to his work on climate finance and sustainable economic policies, Carney's influence is undeniable. Recently, he unveiled ambitious plans aimed at steering the global economy toward greener, more resilient growth. These initiatives involved innovative financial mechanisms, collaborations between governments and private sectors, and a roadmap for transitioning away from fossil fuels while maintaining economic stability. However, those plans were meant to unfold quietly and strategically. Enter Scott Moe, the Premier of Saskatchewan, a province heavily invested in natural resources like oil and gas. Moe, known for his outspoken defense of Saskatchewan's energy sector, has openly criticized some of Carney's green finance proposals, arguing that they threaten jobs and economic growth in resource-rich regions. The leak reportedly involved confidential documents and communications revealing Carney's approach to phasing out fossil fuel investments and redirecting capital toward renewable energy projects. According to insiders, these documents contain detailed timelines, policy proposals, and financial incentives designed to accelerate the energy transition. Moe's decision to make these details public has upended the delicate balance of negotiations and sent a clear message that resistance from resource-dependent regions is stronger than many anticipated. So, why does this leak matter so much? For starters, it exposes the deep tensions between environmental goals and economic realities in regions reliant on fossil fuels. Carney's plans, while applauded by many climate advocates and international organizations, risk alienating key players whose cooperation is essential for success. By leaking these secrets, Moe not only stalled progress, but also galvanized opposition, forcing policymakers to reconsider timelines and strategies. The immediate fallout has been dramatic. Investors who were closely watching Carney's initiatives are now uncertain about the future direction of green finance policies. Markets hate uncertainty, and with this leak, confidence has wavered. Some financial institutions have paused or scaled back investments tied to Carney's proposals, awaiting clearer signals from governments and regulators. Politically, the leak has intensified debates across Canada and beyond. Supporters of Saskatchewan's energy sector see Moe's move as a bold defense of local economies and workers, while environmentalists warn that it jeopardizes urgent climate action. This clash highlights the broader challenge facing policymakers worldwide: how to balance economic interests with environmental responsibility. Carney himself has responded with measured statements, emphasizing the importance of dialogue and collaboration. He reiterated that the transition to a sustainable economy must be inclusive, ensuring that communities and industries are supported through change. However, the damage from the leak is already done, and rebuilding trust will require careful diplomacy and renewed engagement with stakeholders. What does this mean for the average person? While the details might seem distant from daily life, the stakes are high. The success or failure of these financial plans will influence everything from energy prices and job markets to how quickly we can address climate change. If resistance from regions like Saskatchewan slows progress, the timeline for a cleaner, more sustainable economy could be pushed back, impacting not just Canada, but global efforts to limit greenhouse gas emissions. That wraps up our deep dive into the fallout from Scott Moe's leak and what it means for Mark Carney's ambitious plans. This situation shows just how complex and fragile the path to a greener economy really is. If you found this video helpful, Please like, subscribe, and share it with your friends to keep the conversation going. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you think Moe's actions were justified, or did they set back crucial progress? Drop your comments below. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.